Welcome to our channel. We are back with another video on Warren Buffett's investing lesson series. Who hasn't heard of Warren Buffett, one of the world's richest people, consistently ranking high on Forbes list of billionaires? His net worth was listed $125 billion as of April 19, 2022. He is probably best known for being one of the world's most successful investors. This is why it's not surprising that Warren Buffett's investment strategy has reached mythical proportions. Warren Buffett follows several important tenets and investment philosophy that is widely followed around the globe. So just what are the secrets to his success? Keep watching the video to find out more about Buffett's strategy and how he has managed to amass such a fortune from his investments, and what is his advice for new investors. So let's start. During an interview, when asked about what advice he would give to new investors, he replied with, "You should read everything you can. In my case, by the age of 10, I would read every book in the public library about investing, and some twice. You need to fill your mind with various competing thoughts and decide which makes sense. Then you have to jump in the water. Take a small amount of money and do it yourself. Investing on paper is like reading a romance novel versus doing something else. You'll soon find out whether you like it. The earlier you start, the better." At age 19, I read a book called The Intelligent Investor, and what I am doing today is running things through the same thought process I learned from the book I read at 19. I remain big on reading everything in sight, and when you get the opportunity, as I did, jump at it. I probably learned more in those years than in almost any course in college or business school. We have made money in a lot of different ways, some of which we didn't anticipate 30 to 40 years ago. You can't have a defined roadmap, but you can have a reservoir of thinking, looking at markets in different places, different securities, etc. The key is that we knew what we didn't know. We just kept looking. We knew during the long-term capital management crisis that there would be a lot of opportunities. So we just had to read and think 8 to 10 hours a day. We need reservoir of experiences. We won't spot everyone, though we have missed all kind of things. But you need something in the way you're programmed so you don't lose a lot of money. Our best ideas haven't done better than the others' best ideas, but we have lost less. We have never gone 2 steps forward and then 1 step back. Maybe just a fraction of step back. You should focus on what's important and knowable. There are many things that are important but now knowable, like whether there will be a nuclear attack tomorrow. You can't focus on those. As Ben Graham said in chapter 8 of The Intelligent Investor, the market is there to serve you, not instruct you. If it does something silly, it gives you a chance to do something. It just sets prices. If it doesn't give you an opportunity, go play bridge and come back the next day. And the nice thing is that the prices will be different. During the long-term capital management crisis, we were getting calls on Sunday from people. By the way, you can make a lot of money on calls on Sunday. That means things are really screwed up. Just make sure you're the callee and not the caller. At that time, there was an unprecedented 30 basis point spread between on versus off the run 30-year treasuries. All you have to do in such situations is make sure you can play out your hand under all circumstances. If you can and you have the right facts and you let the market serve rather than instruct you, you cannot miss. On being asked whether he has any advice for the individual investor to help them narrow the stock universe, he replied, "They ought to think about what they understand. Let's just say they were going to put their whole family's net worth in a single business. What would be a business they would consider? Or would they say, 'Oh, I don't know enough about that business to go into it'? If so, they should go on to something else. It's buying a piece of business. If they were going to buy into a local service station or convenience store, what would they think about? They would think about the competition, the competitive position both of the industry and the specific location, the person they have running it, and all that. There are all kind of businesses that we don't understand, But that doesn't cause us to stay up at night. It just means we go on to the next one, and that's what the individual investors should also do. So that's all for today's video. The link of the previous video of the series is given in the description box below. Don't forget to like and share this video, and if you are new to the channel, do subscribe it and hit the bell icon to not miss any update. Thank you so much for watching.